hmm I'm not, of course, you have to be able to get down in the details and be analytical and be able to run something through to completion. But I think there is a beauty to being a generalist and knowing a large landscape of different tools, techniques, methods that could help in a project. And then, being able to pick out what is going to work for that specific company or that specific problem. And then, you may not have all the depth on that, but you at least know where to go to an expert. And so, I think that generalist model can be very helpful. I think it gives a kind of example for you to also pull from different methods that can all be beneficial. So once you have experience at an organization or through consulting projects or what have you under your belt, then you can go and look at some lean tools. You can look at some Six Sigma tools. You can look at some kind of traditional project management. And you can look at this whole repertoire of tools that you have as an improvement nerd and then go into a project and say, how am I going to build the unique tools, technique, process for this project in this context?
Welcome to the Improvement Nerds podcast, where we host conversations about the things that nerd us out with one goal in mind, sharing best practices and sharing techniques and tools that allow us to make lasting change. In each episode, we'll feature a different idea and hopefully through that episode give you a set of new tools, new skills, and new thinking that'll allow you to change how you do your work, how you lead others, and how you show up in your life. We're so excited that you've chosen to nerd out with us. We hope that these episodes are exactly the things that you need to hear in order to get started in making the improvements that you want to see happen in the world. If these episodes speak to you, please subscribe to our podcast, like what we're doing, and leave a comment.
You find in some people, really, I think it's called the T-shaped, kind of T-shaped knowledge. Have you heard about that? Where they are broad enough to kind of know that there are lots of tools out there and know to pull from maybe the one that they don't have as much experience in if they need to. But then the base of the T, kind of the vertical line, I guess, is representing going deeper into one subject so that you do have that specialization in one specific area. And not to knock the specialists who are out there, I think generalists and specialists both need each other. You can't just be able to survey the landscape and not get down into the details that a specialist can really bring. And on the flip side, you can't just attack every single problem with one specific lens that a specialist can bring. So I think it's complementary. Hopefully that that keeps the comments at bay if there are any pro specialists listening. But I really do think that those views complement each other.
Margaret Mead said it best when she shared that one should never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, that it was the only thing that ever had. I couldn't agree more. Let's get busy, Improvement Nerds. We got a lot of work to do.